How often do people say to you, I want to make one video, and the success is, I'm going to make this video, it's going to go viral, and my whole life's going to change?
Thankfully, not as often. You would see that back in like 2017, 2018, when people were like getting into video a little bit more. Nowadays, people know the consistency message is showing up more, I feel like, from who they're hearing, who they need to do content from. And thankfully, those people that have had some success now with their YouTube channels and with whatever business that they're doing videos about, the thought leaders in every industry is harping so much on consistency now of just showing up. And so I'm noticing it less and less. I did definitely get that, like, all right, let's just do one video and let's hope for the best. And it's like, I stopped working with those clients because I'm looking to do projects with clients rather than just one-off deals. Cause I very rarely have a one-off video that I'll do with somebody where then it's like nothing follows up with the momentum. So I try to help them with like a content strategy for like 60 to 90 days of like, okay, we're going to do this and then we're going to do this. And then what you're going to need to start doing is this. And something that I ask them to do is start posting, like if they're not posting at all, I just ask them to start posting one story every other day or something, just to get them into the habit of just using social media. Because a lot of people really forget that like part of social media is just being social with people. And so they focus on what are the hacks, what are the things that I could do just to get results really quickly. And you can get results rather easily if you just use it and you just use the platform with all the tools and features that the platform offers. And I'd prefer to work with people like that. They're already doing something within the space, but just need, I view myself as just like a fancy, shiny tool in their belt. So if they can plug me into whatever they're already doing and I can just make it a little bit easier for them, streamlined, those are the people that I'd like to work with more.
Yeah.
People that are like, oh, yeah, I get it, I'm using it, but I don't want to try to explain to people, new clients specifically, the benefits of using social media. So I'm like,
yeah. Dude, I talk a lot about what it takes to just start. And I'm starting to understand the importance of branding and like the story you tell yourself to the world and like the problems that you want to identify for the world. And I've got a client right now. They're a realtor and I won't say their name. I'll say it off fair, juicy. No, but I took them on as like a consulting coaching client. And you know, whenever you sell videos or whenever you sell a service to people, you want the service to work. This person posts on social media once every 3 months. And what you're saying about like kind of vetting clients, I think that's very important. It's like maybe as I go forward when I do consulting, I need to look at people and be like, well, I'm not going to work with you until you post on your own for 3 months, 6 months, whatever that is. And then we'll have some stuff to go off of. But that's not the case right now. Money's paid, deposits paid. We're kind of working out the rest of the contract. What can you say to them, this person? And I'm asking you for free business advice, but I think this is helpful to like people that like, you know, are on our end too. Like they want to like freelance and get jobs. Like how do you get someone to go from not posting and using social at all? Or like they post like a Christmas photo once a year. How do you get that person to start posting 3 times a week or whatever the consistency is? How do you get a person to go from not posting to the point where like they could hire someone like you?
Yep. So I'm working with a client right now and he is a ultra marathon runner and he's training for the Tahoe 200. He's a business coach. I've worked with him in the past. And one thing that I told him to do was what I was just mentioning. I was like, now you need to start posting a couple times a week, and it doesn't even need to be a post, just be a story, because it'll disappear and you don't need to overthink a caption. You just take a picture of what you're doing. And so what I told him to do is whenever you're doing something you enjoy doing, take a picture of that. And then when they're doing something that they like, it's going to come a lot easier. And then the brain's going to be like, oh, this wasn't that bad, versus trying to craft something and trying to craft a narrative of something. And so sure enough, this guy started posting when he was running on a trail when it was really cold out. And so it was just something simple, but I even gave him like it's the baby steps. Like at a minimum, just show me your view while you're on a run. Just show me that. If you want to step it up a notch, maybe do a little video of where you're running. If you want to step that up, set the camera up, hit record, run back, and then run past it. So like there's 3 levels, but the minimum is just take a picture and post it in your stories. It'll go away, and then you can forget about it. And then I said, imagine if you did that three times a week. What could we do with that footage in 7 to 8 months when Tahoe 200 comes around in June? Can we tell a story of you practicing consistently, getting ready for the event through all the seasons leading up to it? And then I think the light bulb kind of went off where he's like, oh yeah, we could tell a bigger story from all these little stories. And I think a lot of people overthink about what they want to, what to post and what kind of content that they should post. And it can literally just be as simple as posting about something that you like. That's, I think, what comes the most natural, and it's what people will talk to you about when they see you in person. Thus, the playing cards has gotten me business, because I will just post about playing cards, and then they're like, yeah, speaking of which, I've been needing to talk to you about. Just easy conversations lead into another. So